Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. I have not filmed a video in I don't even know how long. I hope all of you are doing well, especially right now with the coronavirus going on. I figured that this would be the perfect time to sit down and film a video because hey, we're all pretty much quarantined to our houses at this point. Also, I haven't filmed since I got a puppy. And his name is Hero, and let's see if we can turn him around. He's such a big boy now. He is a mini Australian Shepherd, and he is literally the love of my life. If you follow my Instagram, you will totally see that's literally all I post is him. So you guys will probably be seeing him a lot more and probably throughout this entire video because he loves to sit around me and sit on my lap, and he's a people person, so he loves to hang out with people. So finally have a computer now that I can edit on. My laptop before was from 2011 or something like that, and I was editing on the 2012 Windows Live Movie Maker. Every time that I would film a video and try and edit it, it would say that all the footage was corrupted and it would take hours to edit a video that should have only took maybe an hour, if that. So literally everything is in place now for me to do this. The only thing holding me back is myself. I figured my first video back would just be me sitting down talking and doing my makeup. Alright, okay. I love you, I know. So the first thing that I'm going to use is this Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I love this stuff. It is a little thick, but it doesn't bother me and it covers everything that I need. Would you like some concealer, Hero? Boy. And then I just go around and correct any little pimples or anything that I want to conceal. I don't ever use foundation. I just don't like foundation. I just don't like the way it feels on my face, and I honestly think that it makes my skin look worse because it almost emphasizes the little hairs on my face and it makes my skin look dry. I don't know. I just don't like foundation on me. I'm also using the Morphe M439 brush. So I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's in the lightest shade. So I'm just going to be contouring and bronzing up my face because I'm pale. So I guess this is kind of like a update / do your makeup, watch me do my makeup, whatever you want to do. So I guess to update, so much has happened in however long that I haven't filmed a video. I got a new job and I finally found the job for me. Ever since I graduated from college, I was struggling to find a job that I was happy in. Just every job I hated. I had super bad anxiety. I didn't enjoy it. And I always loved makeup, but I was always so scared to go into the industry because I just thought I wouldn't make much money. I thought I wouldn't succeed in it. And here I am, and I love it. I'm so happy that I took the push to do it. I interviewed with a company and they hired me, and they sent me literally a couple days after my interview to West Palm Beach and for 3 days, and I did my training there, and I came back and I've been doing makeup and selling makeup, and I just love it. So that is what I'm doing job wise. So do you see how that gave me a bunch of color? I feel like the lighting is making me look like it's way more orange, but it looks really good over here. If you guys haven't seen me in a while, my hair is different. I usually have red hair or purple hair, but I've started to dye my hair and try and make it a light blonde. I know it's a process. I think this is the third or fourth time that me and my cousin have dyed it. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette. This was a limited edition, so I'm really sorry, but this is one of my favorite palettes ever. I literally use it on the daily. So I'm just gonna be using this blush right here, which is called Rose Spritz. And I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheek, kind of right above my contour. I always kind of smile too. See where the apples of my cheeks are. So the next thing that I like to do is I like to highlight my cheekbones. Hello, hero. So again, I'm going to be using the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be using Champagne Pop, which you can buy this individually, so. And I just highlight my cheekbone right above where I put my blush. And you can have a light hand or a heavy hand. It just depends on the day for me. I'm going to probably do a lot because I'm sitting home and I want to feel fancy. Whoa, look at that. She cute, she cute. Alright, I like to do down my nose, on the tip of my nose. I do my chin, Cupid's bow, and I kind of just like rub it around my face a little bit, the excess. Give me a little bright look. I'm terrible at naming the brushes I use, but I use the Real Techniques one. You can buy these at Ulta. Today is literally such a beautiful day, even though it's been raining on and off. It's been raining like crazy, like yesterday and the day before, literally rained the whole day. I love when it rains though. I think it's really pretty. It smells really nice outside. I love thunderstorms. So the next thing I'm going to do is my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Tartelette palette by Tarte. This is an oldie but a goodie. I've had this probably longer than you're supposed to keep makeup. As you can see, I literally only use a couple of shades. I literally use just this one, this one, this one, and that one right there. So usually what I do is I sweep Free Spirit all over my eye for like just a little color. Kind of just blends everything together. So then I use Force of Nature, which is right here. And this is like kind of like my transition color. And I put this right above my eyelid, right in between my eyelid and my brow bone. And it kind of just gives you definition right there. And it will help everything blend in together once we're done. And anyway, let's get into Hero because I could talk about Hero for hours. So we got Hero in August. We got him from a farm and he is literally the love of my life, you guys. It's so dramatic, but he just makes me so happy. Anyone who knows me knows that I love this dog so freaking much. Literally the best boy ever. He follows you everywhere. He just wants to love on you all day. He's super shy when he meets new people and he barks at them. He's super protective. He's just sitting on the couch now staring at me. I think he's mad because I'm not giving him attention, but... So the next color I'm going to be using on my eyes is called Natural Beauty. And I'm just going to put that honestly right below where I put that color. So it kind of goes on my eyelid, but then it also goes on the outer corner right there. And I always like to say there's no rules to makeup at all. I think everyone is too serious nowadays with makeup, and it's just like makeup is for fun, it's artistic, it's creative. So I'll just be happy and creative. I'm just twirling that around, buffing it in. I'm also using a Wet n Wild blending brush, I think it's called. They're only $1 unless they raise the price recently. These are amazing, especially for the price, like I said. I literally have, I think, like 4 of these. So that's kind of what we're looking like right now. So the last shade I'm going to be using is Best Friend. It's kind of like a dark purple. Again, I'm just going to be putting that kind of by my transition color, if you can see right there. And then I go on my outer corner and then I just blend. It's literally kind of like 3 colors all thrown together, but it looks so pretty at the end. And I'm sorry if I make really weird faces when I'm doing my eyeshadow, it just kind of happens. So during this quarantine, I've literally been cleaning so much and organizing. I have probably over 200 books in my room, and I have them all kind of like laid out on a shelf, and I literally dusted all of them. I washed all my walls in my room, which, guys, walls get so dirty, you don't even realize how dirty they are until you clean them. I cleaned like my makeup and computer room and organized it. I've been trying to rejuvenate this channel and restart it again. I've also been watching and catching up on a bunch of my TV shows, and today I watched the Grey's Anatomy episode where we find out what happens to Karev, and oh my god, you guys, I'm not gonna spoil it in case you haven't seen it, but for some reason I was so shocked. I don't know why. I feel like we could see it coming, but I just wasn't expecting it. I don't know why. But wow. So I have all those colors together, and now I'm literally just going to go in at the end and blend everything out. So I've started watching I Am a Killer, which is a documentary series on Netflix. And I love documentary series like that. Like, I love watching stuff about serial killers and all that type of stuff. It's so good. It kind of goes behind the life of the killer and tells about their childhood and kind of why they are the way they are and why that murder happened. I started watching Good Girls, which, oh my god, it is so funny and it is so good. It's pretty much about how three moms start like laundering money and cleaning money. Hi, you're so cute. You're gonna be my filming buddy? Oh, I love him so much. Alright. So I'm going to be using the Lancome Brow Define Pencil in 05 Light Golden Brown. I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows. So I'm just going to start filling these bad boys in. I feel like the last time that I was filming, I was trying to create a different lifestyle for myself and eat better and be more active, which totally failed. I don't know what it is, you guys, but I literally just struggle so hard eating healthy and being active. I really think it goes down to my childhood and I was on steroids for many years, which is prednisone for my autoimmune disease. So if you guys don't know, prednisone literally makes you so hungry. You can eat a plate of food and still feel like you're starving. And when you're 10, 11, 12, you don't think about that and you're just like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm gonna keep eating. And I learned really bad eating habits and I think my stomach grew a lot, and I think that's really where it stems from. I feel like I'm just making excuses for myself, which I guess I am, but that's something that I've really been thinking about, is I really just want to start eating better. And I also think the thing is, I always go full force when I do it, and I've noticed that I can't do that because I just try and cut everything out really quickly and do it all at once, and I slowly need to gradually do it. At one point I did lose over 30 pounds, and when I did lose weight I just tracked my calories, because that way, you know, if I wanted some chips and dip or like whatever, I can fit it into my calories and still have it and not deprive myself of things, because you will never make it eating healthy and, you know, all that stuff if you deprive yourself from everything. Ow, look at that baby. Guys, doing eyebrows is one of my favorite things to do, and whenever I have to do makeovers on people, I love doing their eyebrows. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to curl my lashes. So the next thing that I'm going to use is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eyeliner. So I always put it on the bottom line, and then I always do my top line as well. Oh, also, I have been reading a bunch of books. Started reading from Queer Eye, Jonathan Van Ness, his book, and I just love him. He cracks me up. He's always so happy and positive, and I love him. So I started reading that book. I'm halfway through that, and I really enjoy it. I'm reading Michelle Obama Becoming, but I have that on an audiobook. I haven't started that yet, but I'm really excited. I have downloaded Where the Crawdad Sings by Delia Owens, which has been like a super popular book, and I've had a lot of people tell me to read that. And then I also just got Find Your Path by Carrie Underwood. I had a hold on it and it just became available, so I'm really excited to read that. I've just been trying to better myself and get into the things that I used to before I became an adult. Like, I always used to read and I always used to be so creative, and once like adulthood hit, I just like stopped, and my version of relaxing was just watching TV. I've also really been getting into painting, and I've also have been wanting to do pottery. It's next on my list. Let's get back to makeup because I've literally been talking for like 2 minutes, I think. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some mascara. And the mascara I'm going to be using is the Definicils by Lancome. And this is actually the #1 mascara for like 28 years or something that I read the other day, which is awesome. I usually use their Cils Booster underneath this, which is like a conditioning and lengthening product, but I don't have that with me today, so. And this is one of the best mascaras if you want a natural lash and it helps separate your lashes. I usually do a couple coats because that's how I like my lashes. And also something that I do is I usually will use the Definicils mascara, and then on top I will use the Hypnose Drama just to give me that volume, because Definicils doesn't really give you a ton of volume. Can you guys see the difference? Ooh, look at that right there. I have a pimple coming in. Let's conceal that in a second. But can you guys see the difference in my lashes? Love. So the last thing that we are gonna do is we're gonna put our lip product on. So I'm gonna be applying the L'Oreal Rouge Signature Lightweight Matte Lip Stain. I had to look it up because there's actually like no name on here besides L'Oreal Paris. So this one is I Choose, and I'll do a little swatch for you guys just so you can see. So that is I Choose. And this one is I Rule. I think I'm gonna choose I Rule, which is right there. And I'm just going to apply that on my lips. Duh. And I love the way these feel on my lips because, yes, they're called lightweight, and they are. You can't even really feel like there's anything on your lips, which I love. Oh, before we go, we gotta conceal this little freaking spot because that's gonna bug me. Boop. Yay, pimples. Okay, you guys, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If there are any requests for videos that you would love to see, please let me know. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I will try to answer them. I also hope all of you are doing well and all of you are safe out there during this crisis that we're having. And I hope all of you stay safe and healthy. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my video. I really appreciate it. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!